A favorite book? You really, really love it. Love. Never, ever want to lose it. And you want to read it every single day. For every, 5 minutes of your life, you love this book. Really much. That's what it means. Your favoriteest book. My favorite book. Dog breath. In this story, there's a dog. Halitosis was a very good dog, but she had a big problem.
He has really bad breath. Really, really bad. Beyond gross.
Like hot dog farts or something. P.U. dog breath. His breath comes out and it's green and it smells very bad.
Oh no!
And he breathed and the fish died and Mona Lisa's holding her nose. The wallpaper is curling up. And then the whole black is P.U.ing. Even the skunks. Something has to be done about that smelly dog.
The dog is too smelly and they want to sell him.
They just think that they can't deal with it anymore. Later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, 2 sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. But the dog was awake, so he just opened his mouth and they fell dead. What a bad breath kiss. Oh, my head. Now that stinks. Yeah.
Dog breath.
You can read it for yourself and you'll love it. Never, ever want to lose it. And you want to read it every single day. For every, 5 minutes of your life, you love this book. Really much. That's what it means. Your favoriteest book. My favorite book.
Frederick.
This is Frederick. The other little mouses thought he wasn't working, but he was. They said, Frederick, why are you very lazy? That's him, and he's not helping again. Again and again and again.
He was gathering sunlight to give for the winter.
Yeah, don't you see he's gathering sunlight? He gathers colors, and he gathers words, and he gathers sun rays.
The winter days came, and the little mice took to their hideout.
It's cold in the winter.
So they need something to warm up them.
Yeah, and they can't wear clothes either.
Yeah.
What about your supplies, Frederick? They closed their eyes, the mouses, and they actually think that they're in the sunlight, and that made them warmer.
The yellow stuff is sunlight.
This is him telling them colors. And then they see the red and blue and green and yellow as clearly as it was real, and their eyes were open.
I can see red and blue.
I can see yellow.
Reddish orange and blue.
I can see yellow,
kind of
red, pink.
He's making them seem like they're in a different season.
Then there's Frederick. Whoever is sick and tired of winter, they can read the book.
Frederick!
can read it for yourself and you'll love it. A favorite book? You really, really love it. A lot. Never, ever want to lose it. And you want to read it every single day. For every, 5 minutes of your life, you love this book. Really much. That's what it means. Your favoriteest book. My favorite book. Mama, do you love me? It's a love book. It's all about feelings. And the girl always says, "Do you love me, Mama?" She just wants to know. In one part, it was like, what if I dropped the eggs? Well, she didn't really do it. She's just asking. Would you be mad at me? I would be mad, but I would still love you. She's testing her just in case if she really, really, really loves her a lot. And this one, she's running away. What if I stayed away and slept in a cave? And the mother said then I would be worried, but she will love her, because that's what mamas do. She's her child, and children are not still grown-ups yet. I will love you forever and for always. I love you. Anything that the children do, their moms still love them. My mom loves me. My mom screams at me, but she still loves me. She gets frustrated and says, "No. I said no." She still loves you every day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 52 weeks a year. Forever. Yeah. Until we're extinct. They never stop. They still love you. That's what love is all about. Mama, do you love me? You can read it for yourself and you'll love it. A favorite book? You really, really love it. A lot. Never, ever want to lose it. And you want to read it every single day. For every, 5 minutes of your life, you love this book. Really much. That's what it means. Your favoriteest book. My favorite book. No, David! I'll hold it. I'll open it. No, I'll hold it. I'll hold it. No, I'll hold it. No, I'll hold it.
David's mom always says, "No, David.
No, David, no.
Every page, "No, David. No, David. No, David."
It's about David being so bad. And and my favorite part is about when you know what? He runs out And he had nothing on. And he's running to school without underwear. And he has no clothes on.
Where's that part?
I like that.
That's funny.
Wait.
It's the naked part.
It's really silly. Not in the house, David. He banged the ball and it hit the glass flower pot. Then he got a timeout. Takes his nose and eats it.
It is so funny.
No, David, no. No, David. You can read it for yourself and you'll love it. A favorite book? You really, really love it. A lot. Never, ever want to lose it. And you want to read it every single day. For every, 5 minutes of your life. You love this book. Really much. That's what it means. Your favoriteest book. My favorite book. Wilfred Gordon MacDonald Partridge. Oh, yeah, now I remember. It's about a little boy, and he has this friend, an old people friend. One day he heard that Nancy lost her memory. And then the little boy goes around asking people,
What is a memory?
I forget. It said something that makes you cry. A memory is a sweet thing.
Things that you try to remember from the past. They'll always be in your heart. When you get old, you kind of forget things. Your brain's too old.
When you lose your memory, it's kind of really sad because you can't think of the things that you used to do together with your friend. So Wilfred Gordon went to look for memories for Miss Nancy.
He takes his seashells that he found long ago, his string puppet, and the medal that his grandfather had given him.
There was an egg. That's not a memory. And a football. What a dear, strange child to bring me all these wonderful things, thought Miss Nancy.
He's showing her the things, and she's remembering good times.
She put a shell to her ear and remembered going to the beach. And then all of it just comes into her head. It was really nice of him because it showed him, the people, how much he cared.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
That book is so good. Wilfred Gordon MacDonald Partridge. You can read it for yourself and you'll love it. favorite book? You really, really love it. A lot. Never, ever want to lose it. And you want to read it every single day. For every, 5 minutes of your life. You love this book.
Really
much. That's what it means. Your favoriteest book. My favorite book.
Click, clack, moo, cow's the type. The moo is the cow's sound. Click, clack, moo! But the click, clack is the typewriter sound.
I'll tell them, you hold it, okay? It's about these cows that type. They just found an old typewriter in the barn, and then they wanted electric blankets, so they started typing on the typewriter.
Ting! Ting! Okay, now stop doing that. Ting!
Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night since they're the cows. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo.
Okay, I'm the farmer and you're the cow, okay? Can you sell me electric blankets?
No! They put a sign who says, no milk.
What? No milk!
The farmer was so mad. And then the chickens hear it, and then they decide that they're cold. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They like electric blankets.
Click, clack, moo. The farmer says no.
Cows that type, hens on strike.
Strike. No milk, no eggs. The cow writes, if you give us electric blankets and leave them in front of the barn, we'll give you the typewriter. Moo. The farmer says,
That's a good deal.
that's a good deal. At the end, the ducks got a typewriter, and they said that the pond is quite boring and they wanted a diving board. Click, clack, quack, 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 quack. Click, clack, moo, cow's the type.
You can read it for yourself and you'll love it. A favorite book? You really, really love it. A lot. Never, ever want to lose it. And you want to read it every single day. For every, 5 minutes of your life. You love this book.
Really
much. That's what it means. Your favoriteest book. My favorite book.
The 7 Chinese Brothers.
Well, it's about these 7 Chinese brothers, of course. There was 7 Chinese brothers. They looked exactly alike.
Every 7 Chinese brother had its own talent.
They all have different talents.
I can't name all of them. There's a lot. Wait, there's one with steel neck.
And what?
One has bones made out of steel.
Yeah, and when somebody tries to, use a sword and cut him, the sword always breaks.
There's one brother with extremely good seeing. They can see, let's say that Mars was 6 billion light years away. He could see Mars like it was only 2 feet away.
And the 7th one could cry 1,000,000 tears and flood the entire world. There's this emperor that wants to get rid of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Oh.
someone tries to kill him, but they keep tricking each other by switching places. Because they look exactly alike. Because, like, if tomorrow you're going to have your head chopped, they bring the one with the steel neck in, so he can't chop his head off.
At the end, the brothers live happily ever after.
As soon as that flood's dried up.
The 7 Chinese brothers.
You can read it for yourself and you'll love it. A favorite book?
You really, really love it.
A lot. Never, ever want to lose it.
And you want to read it every single day.
For every, 5 minutes of your life, you love this book.
Really much.
That's what it means, your favoriteest book. My favorite book. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly.
It all started with a fly. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh. Gross.
I don't know why she swallowed that fly. People should close their mouth because when flies are looking.
I swallowed a fly. She swallowed a fly, a bird, a spider.
She does. She eats more stuff.
There was an old lady who swallowed a spider that wiggled and jiggled and tickled inside her.
Oh my gosh. Like that.
She swallowed the spider to catch the fly.
No!
Yeah. Then she swallowed a bird to catch the spider and the fly.
Oh, fun.
There was an old lady who swallowed a cat. The cat catched the bird, and then the dog catched the cat, and then the cow eats the dog.
No, yeah, and then
and it all went down her throat, and then it came in her stomach, and her stomach got big. And then
like
bigger,
this.
And then bigger. Then look how big she is.
she's really fat.
Oh, God! There was an old lady who swallowed a horse.
She did eat a horse.
Yes.
She really did eat a horse.
Yes. She died, of course.
She ate too much animals that you're not supposed to eat, and it was really disgusting. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. You can read it for yourself and you'll love it. A favorite book?
You really, really love it.
A lot. Never, ever want to lose it.
And you want to read it every single day.
For every, 5 minutes of your life, you love this book.
Really much.
That's what it means, your favoriteest book. My favorite book.
Danny and the Dinosaur.
I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs aren't real anymore, but they used to be. They're extinct. And I love that book. I love it, love it, love it.
You see, Danny goes to a museum, and then a dinosaur automatically somehow comes alive.
Come on. I don't know how it got alive. They never give the answer. I think it would be nice to play with you, said a voice.
Want to take a ride? It's not animatronic.
I would freak out.
Yeah.
I will say, hello. He put the neck down and he climbed up. And then he went up. And then he was holding down.
You could see the whole sky.
I think he's as tall as the Empire State Building.
Yeah. I think that's true, Dana. You played with the dinosaur for the day.
He has to be careful because of his tail. He might break down some buildings.
And look,
They
a
can-
bridge.
They can even use him as a bridge. He was a big help. He's swimming.
It's so crazy. They're
Yeah.
playing hide and seek. His head sticks out of the building in the ceiling. Oh, this would definitely not work.
You see? So wherever he hides, they find him. At the end, the dinosaurs go back to the museum, and then Danny goes home.
Bye-bye, dinosaur.
Dinosaurs are cool. And when I grow up, I decided I'm going to be a paleontologist.
Danny and the dinosaur.
You can read it for yourself and you'll love it. A favorite book? You really, really love it. A lot. Never, ever want to lose it. And you want to read it every single day. For every, 5 minutes of your life. You love this book.
Really much.
That's what it means. Your favoriteest book. My favorite book. Yoko.
Yoko. Oh, I read that. Yeah, I read that.
It's about a cat who likes sushi and she eats it every day for her school lunch.
Yeah, that's sushi. It's about sushi. It's a Chinese food.
No,
A Japanese food.
It's rice wrapped in dry seaweed. Seaweed? Ooh.
Yuck.
But the kids laughed at her.
They say, na, 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 you don't eat like us.
It's so rude.
Yoko was feeling bad because people were teasing her about the sushi. The teacher had an idea.
Dear parents, Monday will be International Food Day.
They were supposed to try everybody's food just to make Yoko feel better.
I would bring some food from Bangladesh.
I would bring moussaka from Greece. French fries,
Chinese noodles,
plátanos,
mooncakes.
I would just try to see if I like it.
Sometimes it tastes good, sometimes it doesn't.
And Yoko brings sushi
Again? No one had touched even one piece of Yoko's sushi.
How would that feel? Very bad. Timothy, he was so hungry he would eat anything, and then he tried one of those sushi. He liked it. He liked it. My parents are from Poland, but they eat Chinese food.
That's interesting. Yoko. You can read it for yourself and you'll love it.